Chemical castration. So the UK government's Justice Secretary, Shabana Mahmood, basically said that chemical castration, which is currently voluntary and available in some prisons, is now going to be rolled out and trialled in around 20 prisons in the UK. So what is chemical castration? We've heard about it, but what is it? So it's basically the use of testosterone lowering drugs and hormone therapy with a mix of antidepressants to reduce a man's libido and sex drive significantly. Currently, it's being used in Russia, Poland, and South Korea for sex offenders. Now, why does the UK government want to do it? Well, the prison population in the UK is currently 90,000 plus. It's nearing capacity. So the Justice Secretary has said that this could potentially be used to alleviate prison numbers and could no longer be voluntary, but could actually be mandatory for high risk sex offenders. Now, does chemical castration actually work? Well, there's mixed reviews on it. Apparently, some studies say yes, it reduces reoffending, but my question is, when it comes to sexual offences and reoffending, these people tend to be kind of sneaky. So you aren't ever really going to know, just depending on what's reported. And a lot of these crimes aren't reported. So some studies say, yes, it does reduce reoffending. But some people are concerned, and some people say that when it comes to these kind of crimes, they're not always about sexual drive or sexual desire. It's about a need for power and control. So these drugs won't work for everyone. But the whole consensus is that they apparently work and help. One of my concerns is this going to be used instead of custodial sentences? Right now in countries like South Korea and Russia, it's used when sex offenders reach the end of their sentences and they're going off to parole. Now, what concerns me is I don't want this to be used instead of custodial sentences because it's not a sure thing and it really doesn't protect the public massively, and it's another massive bill as well.